What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Before we begin, make sure to hit the like and subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon. We're posting 4 videos every day, so make sure to check back every single day. We're aiming for 20k subscribers and get a deal in the description if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe and bell icon. People aren't seeing our content and that's probably because you haven't hit the bell. Thank you again for all your support. We're so proud of the amazing community that we've built. So we're just taking a look at Elrond here, and as you can see, it does look as though it is still forming up somewhat of a coiling motion. You can see we've obviously been coiling like this. We've come back down towards, the bottom of our little coiling motion. You could say pennant potentially. Looking something like this. Obviously we've come down to around that $200-ish level where we are getting the bounce right now. Currently at around $205. If we take a look at the hourly time frame, we can see here exactly what's been going on. We have been coiling up very nicely between these 2 points, something like this. Obviously, basically what's been going on is we've been, the market's been very bearish throughout September. We did actually get all the way up to around $300 for Elrond halfway through September, but we had a lot of FUD. Obviously, we had the Evergrande FUD and then more China banning cryptocurrency FUD that we see basically all the time. They're probably just trying to tank the market so that they can fill their bags, to be honest, and then not tell anyone. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if China's government has like over 1 million Bitcoin somehow in backdoor vaults or whatever. Because the amount of times that they try and, tank the price so that they can probably accumulate more is ridiculous. But anyway, we can see here, obviously, coiling up. And basically, we've just been heading up, down, and then we're probably going to get that bounce. We're forming, somewhat of an apex here. Pretty damn soon, we could be looking at a nice little move for Elrond, obviously. On our hourly time frame here, you can see we've obviously got bullish divergences. Got a bullish divergence here. Bullish divergence here, where basically the price action has been coming down, RSI coming up, and we have had a decent little bounce to the upside on our hourly time frame. We've got loads of bullish divergences all over the place. And, going into October now after a very bearish September, which is, typically a very bearish month for financial markets in general, it seems quite likely, in our opinion, that we're probably going to see a nice bounce to the upside pretty damn soon from what we can tell. And if we just take a look back at our daily time frame, obviously you can see this is a very, very bullish chart. Recently made a new all-time high of $301.50-ish. Obviously holding a nice line of support here, which is forming the bottom of our little coiling pattern pennant here as well. And obviously if that's the case, we will be seeing a little bit of a move to the upside back up towards that 225 area, where we could see ourselves, continue to coil or maybe break out and backtest and get back underway. And considering how bullish that Bitcoin's looking right now, it's got so many bullish divergences, it's so ridiculously overextended to the downside right now, that we're most likely, especially if we do get that Bitcoin ETF, which is being rumored as well, we could be looking at a huge pump for Bitcoin going into the start of October. And obviously, if that's the case, then everything's going to get dragged to the upside in a big way, isn't it? So basically, Elrond looking extremely good right now. If we throw our fib retracement tool on here from the previous high to the previous low, you can see here that the levels that we're kind of looking for. If I can actually not drag my fib retracement tool there all over the place, you can see here really strong support of the 618. We had resistance at the 078 here. We come up to the all-time high, $300. We come back down, retest the 078 support. We come back up to the previous all-time high resistance. And, we're about at that 50% retracement between both, aren't we? That golden ratio for that next move. So really coiling into the apex right now. And we are predicting that we're probably going to see that bounce over the next few days, continuing to coil nicely into this apex until we do get that break, most likely to the upside, because we are on a strong uptrend, aren't we? So we'll do our short-term price predictions then, seeing as how things are, relatively unchanged from yesterday. Basically looks as though we are flattening out in terms of volume today. Looks like the market is waiting to decide what's going on with the move. But it seems as though, if we look at our histogram as well, we had that big move to the downside. And then this secondary move here, obviously got a good bullish divergence in terms of our histogram as well to the upside. So basically we've come down, we've cooled off for Elrond. We're pretty much at fair value. We're waiting for that next move, aren't we? So if we do roll over from here, we've obviously got our 55 moving average at around $185. And we do think a sweep of that 078 at $180 could come if we do get a bit of a rollover in the market, do something like this. But we come down, we double bottom, and then we get that bounce and we really start to move to the upside, because we are very bullish right now on Elrond. It's looking very, very strong indeed. And then if we start to move to the upside, we obviously want to see ourselves coming up towards that 225-ish area, back up to this resistance that we're stuck under. And if we do break that back test, obviously we're looking to target that $300 level. And then beyond that, you've obviously got your fib targets. We've got this 127 at $375, the 141 at $462, the 161 at $631, and then that big 227 extension at $1,700-ish. But we do really think that Elrond over $1,000 by the end of the bull run, very likely considering its low market cap, only around a 5x from the current price. And, you know, a very top quality project that is going to start getting a lot of use once its DeFi starts booming. So that's it, guys. We'd like to thank everyone so much for their support. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe and then hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon, to stay up to date with the 4 videos that we post every single day. Remember, if you want to support the channel more directly and get a ton of benefits and insight, as well as joining our growing community, consider the Patreon or YouTube membership down below. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.